Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Friday, November 4th, 2022.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Donna Afana, your City Hall reporter. A proposed ordinance that would have required restaurants to post a sign showing their health inspection grade was voted down this week. Detroit City Councilman Scott Benson spent 3 years of researching and crafting a plan that would have required restaurants to post color-coded signs showing whether they were compliant and free of violations, similar to New York's letter grading system. The long-debated proposal was met with support and heavy backlash from restaurant owners, business groups, and advocates, claiming it would provide greater transparency and accountability, while the opposition said it would hurt small businesses. Council members were mixed about it for weeks, that they've postponed a vote several times, only to vote it down in a 6-3 vote. Councilman Benson said the outcome was disappointing, but he will work toward ensuring residents are protected from unsafe food practices.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Keith Matheny. DTE Energy plans to increase its wind and solar power generation 5-fold over current levels by 2040. And to phase out its 2 remaining coal-fired power plants earlier than first projected, under a new 20-year plan the utility unveiled Thursday. Under its plan, DTE proposes 15,400 megawatts of new wind and solar generation built in Michigan by 2042, enough renewable energy to power 4 million homes. It also plans to begin closing its massive coal-fired Monroe power plant, the second largest generator of greenhouse gas emissions in the country, by 2028, 12 years ahead of the schedule the utility previously set. The Monroe plant would be completely closed by 2035. DTE's other remaining coal plant, the Bell River plant in St. Clair County, would be converted to a natural gas-fired peaking plant, providing energy at times of high demand. These and other moves have DTE projecting to reduce its carbon emissions by 90% by 2040 and to reach net zero emissions by 2050. The plan now goes before the state utility regulator, the Michigan Public Service Commission, for a consideration process that may take up to a year, a process in which the public can weigh in with its thoughts.
This is Neeraj Warikoo of the Detroit Free Press with some news about a late-night comedian and a Dearborn man. Last week during a debate, the Republican nominee for Michigan governor, Tudor Dixon, described the story of a man who spoke to her at a rally, saying he is switching from the Democratic to the Republican Party because of his concern over books in schools he says are sexually explicit. The next day, comedian Stephen Colbert mocked Dixon for her comments, saying the man she described was totally made up. But the man is real. Cleo Lotman is a 41-year-old Dearborn resident who does exist and did speak at a Dixon rally in Flat Rock. And he posted a video of it on Facebook before the debate. On Sunday, Dixon criticized Colbert for his comments, saying it indicates that Democrats don't listen to voters. The Detroit Free Press confirmed with the Dixon campaign the man she was referring to was Othman, and the Free Press spoke with him. He said it was ignorant to claim he doesn't exist.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, getting you set for another football weekend here in Michigan. It begins today with the second round of the Michigan High School Football State Playoffs. Then on Saturday, a pair of what seem to be lopsided matchups as number 4 Michigan takes on Rutgers on Saturday night, and that'll be preceded by Michigan State at number 13 Illinois. Then on Sunday, it's Ford Field and the Lions as they host the Green Bay Packers in what could be Aaron Rodgers' final visit to Ford Field. The Lions are in desperate need of a win at 1-6 in the season. It'll be the first game since the team traded TJ Hawkinson earlier this week. Coverage of all these games can be found with us on Freak.com and in the Free Press.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.